And we have our first match. We have Aidan against tall guy in a blue gi. Aidan's like half his size, but does an amazing job and turning the corner with a double leg takedown, wrapping the legs up really nicely. And comes under the head with a right, secures 2 points for the takedown. Guy does really well getting his bottom leg in, but Aidan has that foot wrapped really nice. We've done it the day before in technique, so something similar, but wrapping the leg up and done really well. But Aidan comes up, tries to take the back, but comes on top and goes into mount instead. So gets 3 points, and then 4 points for the mount. So a really good start by Aidan so far. And we come back to the start. And here they restart the match. Aidan gets rolled quite quickly. Needs to really use his knees and his elbows and his head, arm, everything to keep that base. Especially when going against someone who's a little bit bigger than yourself. But he comes up, climbs up really nice high for the full guard and turns into the omoplata attempt. If he turns his legs to the right hand side, he'll do a better job, but the guy gets his arm out and works up here. But this is my favourite part of the match, I think, coming up. Aidan feeling that his opponent comes with a same side grip with his right hand and onto the sleeve of his left. And pushes into his opponent and gets a fucking lovely throw. Comes under the head straight away with his right hand and jumps over to mount, so he gets 2 points for takedown, 4 points for the mount, so 6 points altogether for that transition. But then we're going to see soon an Ezekiel attempt by Aidan. Just needs to come lower the hips and use his hand to bridge out a bit to keep the space, keep his elbows, head on the floor, but he gets rolled very easy again. He's staying guard for a bit, so I'm not going to let everyone just watch this here. I don't know what the opponent does half the time. They're trying to choke him from guard, but Aidan's pretty much okay in this whole transaction. So guy comes back a couple of times for his triangle attempt, but nothing too much. Aidan starts working his hips up around about now. Yep, starts working his hips up and could go for an armbar there, but transitions to omoplata. Sorry, does your camera work again? Feet, more feet. Oh, Aidan's getting a reverse triangle attempt against him, but he hops out of it pretty easy. Under the head with the left arm would have been great here to flatten him out, but Aidan's pretty okay. I think 17-0 up at this point, so we're good to ride out the rest of the rounds. Aidan needs to reclaim guard, but he goes to turtle instead. Don't know what the guy is trying to do here. Maybe a guillotine attempt, choke attempt, not sure. He needs to do something because he's losing 17-0. Maybe a guillotine attempt, but Aidan pops his head out. I'm telling Aidan now to reclaim guard, comes around to full guard, which he tries to. Yeah, he does. He goes on around to full guard. And I think we're coming towards the end of the match. Nothing really much happens now. Guy pulls down Aidan's leg, hops over to half guard, but Aidan does really well with the knee shield there. Should have kept it in really. And kept the arm away from his head, which he's doing. But Aidan's just riding it out now. He's only 1-7-0. He doesn't really have to do too much now to win the match. I'm obviously quite animated there, but here we go. I think we're about done. Aidan looking at the clock, and that's finished. So that was a 17-0 win by Aidan by the 64 kilo giant. I'm telling Aidan he's got to go stand over there next to the referee. Some etiquette, jiu-jitsu etiquette there would be nice, but we're good. Aidan wins. Well done.